Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I have a Valentine's Day plus 75% off SAS haul from Bath & Body Works, so we'll get right into it. So yes, I went to the store. Basically, my main mission was to exchange that very deceptive pink Prosecco frosting candle, which just smells like raspberry mimosa, and I was like, I really don't need this. I was on the hunt for the springtime in Paris, which, spoiler alert, none of my stores in my area have gotten them yet, or the Positively Sweet one, and they did have the Positively Sweet one, so that is what I exchanged for. And so we have that right here. That's what that looks like. It has a gold lid on it, and it has that little look. This one says rich chocolate, gooey butterscotch, and candied cherry, and it's 3 wicks of the core wick, as you can see right there. Another very safe fragrance from Bath & Body Works. Nothing like super out of the box or extraordinary, but better than raspberry mimosa nonetheless, I guess. Yeah, I think it's new. It's another chocolate fragrance. I don't really get, it's supposed to be dark chocolate truffles. I don't really get dark chocolate in the sense that there's nothing really like bitter or like cocoa powdery or like heavy about it. It's just like a regular chocolate type of fragrance. It's kind of reminds me of the chocolate and that chocolate marshmallow cloud thing where there's a slight sweetness to it that's a little bit brighter. And just like very candy-like, where it's not like the hot cocoa and cream like cocoa powder. It's not that chocolate. It's also not the piping hot, ooey gooey hot fudge of hot fudge sundae chocolate, which is the same as the chocolate in chocolate peppermint cream, which is also the same as the peppermint hot chocolate thing that just came out this just passed for the Christmas time. It's not that chocolate. Reminds me a lot of the chocolate from chocolate marshmallow clouds, but there's a slight sweetness from like a slight caramel butterscotch type of fragrance to it. It's like I could, I guess, imagine a truffle that had butterscotch or caramel inside of it. And then it does say candied cherry. There's a slight bright sweetness in there. If it didn't say cherry, would I go to it? No, it's not as, like, it's not cherry mocha, by the way, which I thought it could maybe be a repackage at that. It is not. It doesn't smell like cherry mocha. That was distinctly more cherry, and I think that was cherry mixed with, like, hot cocoa and cream. This doesn't give me that powdery hot cocoa and cream type of, like, cocoa powder note. It's more like a solid chocolate type of fragrance. Yeah, mixed with a little bit of a sweetness from butterscotch and caramel, and also a little bit of a sweetness from like a brightness that comes from possibly a candied cherry. But just another very like run-of-the-mill chocolate fragrance. Like, could you pick this up at Walmart or a grocery store? Yeah. Another safe, like chocolate fragrance from Bath & Body Works. Nothing too groundbreaking. We'll just have to see. Maybe like this one's one that will like liven up when it goes to burn. There was, what was that? Salted chocolate caramel, which I was just kind of meh about on cold, but I remember burning that one and really enjoying that one. That was delicious. It's not that, at least it doesn't remind me of it on cold sniff. Like, I love salted chocolate caramel a lot more than I thought I would, and that had a caramel plus chocolate fragrance. So probably if I had to compare it to one, that would be the closest. But I think this one's a little bit sweeter and brighter than salted chocolate caramel was. Like, salted chocolate caramel also had a slight, like, powdered sugar component to it that was really delicious. So I don't think it's that, but we'll see. So that was Positively Sweet dark chocolate truffles, and that was that. Let's see, yeah. Springtime in Paris was not in yet. And then I did smell Champagne Margarita. That does indeed smell just like Frosted Moscow Mule on cold. So if you missed out on Frosted Moscow Mule, then check that one out. That one's like one of those kind of like summertime soda meets Island Margarita type of fragrance, where it's one of those like 7-Up like lime flavored soda drink fragrance is what I get from that. It was a total one and done for me, so I don't need to get it again. But if you did miss out on Frosted Moscow Mule, then Champagne Margarita will be your best bet. So I think that's it for the candles. Yeah, I think most of them are online now. A lot of you guys were asking. There is coconut cream pie, which, oh gosh, if that was in store, I would totally pick that up because I actually really enjoy that one. But it is not. That's an online exclusive. So I don't know. Maybe when there's a better sale, I might pull the trigger on it. But I have toasted coconut s'mores, which is kind of similar to it. Do I really need that? I don't know. So that's on there as well. And I think lemon cake pop also surfaced as an online exclusive as well. So that's it for candle and home fragrance. Let me go into 75% off action. This store was actually like fully loaded with 75% off. I think this is like one of the very first SASs where I've gone into a store and the majority of the tables were actually 75% off. I don't know why there's so much 75% off this year. Are people buying less and there's more overstock? So they're having to clearance it out more. I don't really know, but there was just like tables and tables and tables. Like there was one 50% off table compared to like 5 or 6 75% off tables. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Most of it was body care, so not too exciting. But the one thing that I really wanted was the Clean Slate cologne. I was like, oh my God, get it out. They had a ton of these at that store. I couldn't believe it. So these are originally $39.50, so 75% off will be like $10, $9 and some change. I was super excited about that. This is a Marine Citrus, Blue Sage, and Sandalwood. When I was really first getting into Bath & Body Works cologne a few months ago, I really wanted Clean Slate, but they didn't have the small one of it, and I don't normally use the full-size ones, and I certainly don't want to spend $40 on a full-size one. So I was so excited to see this. This also has a very juicy bottle to it too, which is kind of fun. I kind of hide my colognes in the closet, but I guess if you're one who decorates with cologne, it has that matte blue, like baby blue finish on it. It's like really juicy. But yeah, I like this a lot. It reminds me a lot of Stone, but it is a little bit more soapy than Stone is. I think Stone is a little bit more juicy, but Clean Slate is a little bit more soapy and Clean Slate-ish, I guess. So what was that? Marine Citrus, Blue Sage, and Sandalwood. It's really nice. Nonetheless, though, it's a milder fragrance, but I actually like that because I just hate walking by somebody and like being like, shoved in the face with a ton of cologne. So I just like put like 1 or 2 spritzes on me, and the lighter the fragrance, I just want to be able to smell it personally. I don't want to be a walking cloud of Bath & Body Works cologne. So I like the cleaner, lighter fragrances, and so this is like very much like Stone, but similar, like clean type of fragrance, and it's not super strong. The shower gel is, although like very lightly scented, almost to a point that's unsatisfactory, but the cologne was still potent enough for me. So super excited to see that. More men's body care. I don't follow men's body care, so I don't have a history or a knowledge of it like I do the candles. And there's a steel fragrance out there. I have no idea when this came out, but this is Cool Bergamot, Crushed Woods, and Tonka Bean. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen this. I would totally like love another men's shower gel. Like, as you know, the women's shower gel fragrances are so immensely weak lately. Like, oh my God, that Christmas collection was just so awful, that I've been really into the men's fragrance. Smells like your usual men's cologne fragrance. I don't know, they all kind of run together, to be honest. This one kind of has like an Irish Spring vibe to it. Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. So that's steel right there. It's like I feel like it's once again a little bit more of the cleaner type than it is the heavy, like teak wood type one. So I do enjoy that. So those were the two, those are the two men's 75% off. And then that store actually had Wallflowers for 75% off. And I was looking for the specific fragrance during like all the Tried to Believe It's during December, and I couldn't find it at that store. But then at the end of the season, they have a crap load of them for 75% off, and that is indeed Under the Christmas Tree came out in a Wallflower this year, so I was super excited about that. So my parents wanted 4, and I got 1. And this is Fir Balsam, Juniper Berries, and Vanilla Eggnog. I think everybody knows this fragrance at this point, but it's one of my favorites from Bath & Body Works. It's like if you took Vanilla Balsam and made it a little bit creamier and warmer and a little less cool. Similar like sibling fragrances, but just, one's cooler and one's warmer. That's Under the Christmas Tree, and I love it. The candle smells great. So I was really excited to see the Wallflowers were 75% off. So that was like $1.88 or something like that. So I think that was it for my haul. Kind of short video, but that's pretty much it. I'm burning all the candles now, so I try to do reviews of them here shortly. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me know if you found anything from SAS for 75% off. I think we're almost done, right? Like, there's 2 more days left. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think Monday is when it officially switches over. So we can finally move on to all the newness, although there's not a whole lot of newness this year. I can't believe this is the opening spring collection. I feel like it's one of the weakest. Like, when you think about it, there was one year, like when Pink Petal Tea Cake re-released in the Bake Shop 2.0, we had like key lime pie in there, banana bunk cake, I think that was the first appearance. We had angel food cake. Did I already say key lime pie? Yeah, like we had that whole like Bake Shop 2.0 collection, and like there's really no new or exciting florals this year either, but there's really no new exciting bakery either. Everything's just repackaged. Yeah, I'm just like, where's the newness at? But it is what it is. I'll just burn through my stash, and we'll see how this Positively Sweet does. So thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.